Originals. Découvrez en avant-première nos interviews sur les séries qui font l'actu.
Bonjour, dans cet épisode d'Originals, nous sommes avec Taylor Schilling, l'actrice qui a joué pendant 7 saisons l'héroïne d'Orange is the New Black. Elle est aujourd'hui dans la mini-série Pam Tommy, où elle interprète Erica Gauthier, alias Boyer, l'ex-femme de Rand Gauthier, celui qui a volé la sextape de Pamela Anderson et Tommy Lee. So, hi Taylor.
Hi.
How did you come across this project, Pam and Tommy, and how did you get involved?
Well, it was sent to me. And I wasn't sure at first if there was a role that would make sense, but I really, really loved the story. And I thought it was a beautiful kind of reckoning with how Pam Anderson had been handled in the mid-90s. And then I talked to the director and the rest of the creative team, and we decided that Erica would be a fit.
Is this the first time you've played a real life character? Did you, what kind of preparation you did for this role?
Yeah, well, I've played Piper from Orange is the New Black, was based on a real person. And that was interesting. I guess I've sort of danced around this before, but it's really interesting to play people who have a real life footprint because there's just more research to do. And it's interesting. For this show in particular, so much of it was just on there wasn't much for me to do by way of research. So much was in the story already. And the writing, I guess, is what I'm saying. It was very clear who Erica was and how she was serving how she was serving the story overall.
Did you dwell on the fact that you were playing a porn star, or because of the project and all the people attached to it, the role was a no-brainer for you?
Oh, it was definitely a no-brainer. I loved playing a porn star. I loved it. I was really excited to explore the space and who she was, and also it's very important in this story because her work and her relationship to it are so important because she enjoys her work. So her work is just one aspect of her life. And I think it's an important balance to what happened to Pam, because my character consents to having her body in the world and having people watch her perform sex acts and things. But so she's able to be very clear saying that what Pam Anderson had happened to her is not pornography. It's a crime. It's she was violated. And so, yeah, so the fact that Erica Boyer or Gauthier is an actress in adult entertainment is actually really important. It was a part of her that I really loved. Yes, I guess my point is, rather than being upset about it, I was excited about it.
There's actually this line when Ren says, "Oh, why are you upset? It's porn," and your character says, "It's not porn." Right. That really illustrates the show, I think. Well, yeah.
Yes, that's exactly it, and that's why I thought because if someone is making the choice to act in porn, to do whatever they want to do, and they're not hurting anyone or hurting themselves, then God bless. But the point, so she's not, the thing about Erica is she's not coming from a moralist, like there's no moralism to the whole thing. Because she's saying, I do it and I'm happy doing what I do. But because of that, you can see that what happened to Pam, you can compare and contrast that to what I'm doing. And I think that's a really powerful moment in the story. I think that makes Erica's presence in the entire series worth it, that she's able to say, what I do is pornography. What's happening to this other woman is a crime.
Do you think, so, well, in the beginning, you can see that Erica is genuinely fond of Rand,
Yes.
but as time passes, do you think she's taking advantage of him?
No. I mean, my biased take on the whole thing. I mean, I really think she very much loves Rand and has always, and like we do when we fall in love, you know, and that bond is kind of created. It's very hard for it to, in my experience, for it to be fully squashed out. So I think, yes, I think she really loves him, and she really does see the best in him. She sees who he is outside of these fucked up things he's doing.
But by the way, is the job more appealing to you when you play a queer character?
No.
Yeah, it doesn't. No. You don't take this into account. Okay.
No, I don't. I mean, I appreciate it, but absolutely not. I mean, I think I'm really just looking at just a character, even more so than that, who's directing the project. I'm just excited to do work that feels, you know, fulfilling or useful in the world.
Would you say that the worst fear for a celebrity, especially female, is to have private videos or pictures leaked?
It's not my worst fear. I mean, I can only speak for myself.
Of course.
It's not my worst fear. I mean, I'm much more afraid of doing bad work or something like that. But I don't know. But it certainly is interesting how this the direct impact that this event has had on celebrity culture. Like we can the invasion of Pam's private life sort of shifted the way that we view famous people, or how much access culturally we have to, you know, the assumption of access to people who are in the public eye.
During the pandemic, you did The Bite from Robert and Michelle King, who are, I think, spectacular. How was the experience? I mean, it must have been fun with all the fake, you know, prosthetics and everything.
I had so much fun. It was so, and I was so excited to work. I would have been like cooped up like all of us. And I was just so excited to have a job. And I am also a big fan of Robert and Michelle King. I think they're just so talented. And so I was so happy that I was thrilled.
And last question, what's the last TV show you've binged? Maybe you're not a big TV consumer. I don't know.
No, actually, the thing that I'm watching that I just finished was Of Mics and Men, a Wu-Tang, the Wu-Tang documentary.
Yeah.
I don't know where I saw it. I think it's on Showtime or something, but it's that documentary series about their origin story. And I guess I sort of binged it. I watched it in like 4 days, but I love that. Yeah, that was amazing. Do you know what I'm talking about, that show?
Yeah, I see it. Well, I didn't watch it, but I know there's another fiction show from Wu-Tang Clan, and yeah. It sounds like an interesting story anyways. Yeah, so thank you very much. I've just finished with a few words. So, c'était Taylor Schilling dans notre épisode d'Originals sur BetaSeries, et Pam Tommy arrive le 4 février sur Disney+. Merci beaucoup.
Originals. Découvrez en avant-première nos interviews sur les séries qui font l'actu.